One of the most common things we hear a lot about with Flexarmor, or people a lot of back and forth, or we hear a lot of negativity about, has to do with replacing vents, having to come back to have that area resprayed to keep your warranty. So there is like a couple of little things that I did want to touch with that. It doesn't void your whole warranty. It's just that area if you do cut into the material. So there's nothing that would void the whole warranty unless you tore the whole roof up, I guess, or put slices in it. But that leads to it's not always as big of a deal as some people make out, because you don't normally need to change the frame. So when we spray in, say, a new Max Air fan of some sort, fantastic fans, all the brands they have now, the plastic ones, the powered ones, we're stopping the UV, we're stopping the weather exposure. So if it's a new fan, newer camper, which is usually what most of those are on anymore, there's no more aging from UV and the weather exposure. So a good example is this one here. We did this roof just a couple months ago. He's not back because of the fan particularly. He was back because we accidentally put a cut in his awning, so we replaced his awning. But when he bought that fan, he ordered one, the wrong model, and it's supposed to be hardwired in. So when he didn't have a remote, he was like, I don't have the remote. So what we did was we ordered the model with the fan, and then Reese is going to show you how we were able to fix that and upgrade his fan without having to take it out of the roof and not have to do any respray.
So this is a fan we just got because we were replacing the bottom part. The customer wanted one with a remote. The one he had didn't have a remote, so we bought one that does use a remote, and we just swapped the board out and everything. And we wanted to take this time to talk about how you can replace most of the stuff on these fans without having to get like an entire, like coming back to get it resprayed. Because all we do is spray in this base. So as long as this plastic frame is solid, you don't have to replace the vent. All you can do is just replace the parts. So a lot of times you can buy the parts individually. So like this is the motor that moves the lid up and down. It's just these screws. This just plugs into the board. You can take that off, replace that. Same thing with the fan. If this fan busts out, you can buy just the fan part. You can also replace the motor. The wires just run through there, the caps and everything. These gearboxes, they're really bad about breaking. And this bracket right here, these can be purchased separately. So you can replace all that and everything. Lids obviously can be replaced. So you can replace 90% of this fan without ever having to come and bring it back to us. Very rarely do you have to replace a fan